focus myself?
Here's the focus. That's either that way.
No, that's the zoom or the wide lens.
It's in focus now.
That's how you do it.
Just think you can
Or turn that.
do video recordings of
There it is, there it
Oh, good picture. Oh.
Now, Mother, tell us about yourself.
Look
Here,
at you,
put that up in front of your face so we know what you just did.
Kevin, are you taping it?
Is that talkie?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's it.
just think
Goes
you can
back.
do
Go
video.
back. Okay, now
They
tell
can
us
send
about
you pictures
yourself.
of the baby on the camera to play on your VCR when they're out of town. And that's a good idea. Yeah. Put it, Todd.
You gotta focus.
Kevin, are you taping this too?
Yeah.
Allison.
John's taping it.
Why don't you turn on that light over in the corner,
Hers is in
Kevin?
color.
It's because it's too dark.
Allison, tell us how old you were when you first realized you were crazy.
Say cheese. Allison, say cheese.
Now,
There you are.
there, that's a nice picture.
Well, sure, that's the best picture you've had yet.
Tell us, where were you born?
Homestead, Pennsylvania.
How old were you when you
I
were
was
born?
0.
How old were you when you moved to Cincinnati?
2.
In what mode of transportation did your family use to get here?
I have no idea.
Covered
I believe
wagon.
we came in a moving van.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
What's your first memory?
Moving here in the moving van.
What's your second memory?
Riding, walking down Hardy Avenue and walking down Marydale.
How old were you when you first kissed a woman?
Oh, about 3.
And who was it?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember?
No.
It was mommy.
Probably my mother.
It was Ma.
Ma. Ma Shay.
How old were you when you had your first date?
Oh, I have no idea. 13.
How old were you when you smoked your first cigarette?
He's loving it.
13, 14.
How old were you when you drank your first beer?
Boy.
Ask him about the
17,
wine and the salad
18.
that
17?
Ma made.
Quit the first
17.
time.
17.
What kind of grades did you get in high school?
Good grade.
No,
grade.
grade point average.
Oh, about 85.
85%?
Yeah.
You were a B student?
About a B.
How come you didn't get an A?
That's a little tough.
That's the line you used to give
I
us.
was in the tough courses.
What was the most fun you ever had when you were in the service?
I never had any fun. in the
Playing
service.
baseball on Iwo Jima.
I never had Ewo Saipan.
Saipan.
Do you have
Huh?
tape in there?
That's all.
That'll be exciting.
That's all, and I get Nancy now.
What was the first thought you had when you were a father for the first time?
How do I know? I don't remember.
When
Who's your
Lawrence
favorite
was
son?
I don't have a favorite.
If you had a gun to your head and you had to pick a favorite son, who would it be?
I couldn't.
You'd rather die,
I
huh?
have to, I guess.
Okay.
The one who was going to pull the trigger wouldn't be. So you could eliminate him.
What is the best memory in your whole life?
Oh, nice Manny.
The nice what?
Manny.
What's that
Oh,
mean?
Take that for posterity.
Yeah.
He still looks at him in restaurants.
I look at a Manny in a restaurant and say, boy, if I hadn't burnt myself out early.
What is a Manny?
The man happened.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Put it on.
Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm getting.
Let's assume right now it's 60 years from now and one of your great-grandchildren is watching this tape. All they've ever heard about, or all they know about you is what they've heard and hand-me-down
right
stuff.
sitting over on the other chair.
Now wait a minute. What would be one thing that you would want to tell your great-grandchild about yourself and what to do with their life?
Oh, don't worry.
Come on, answer that question.
Answer it.
Answer the question.
Tell them
One thing about yourself. What would one thing you'd want your great-grandchild to know about yourself?
What's the best piece of advice you'd give them?
Best piece of advice I could give them would be to what? Save their penny.
No.
Mind their parents.
And
Do what their parents tell them.
and what would be the one thing that you would want to be remembered by?
That I minded my parents.
And who was your favorite son?
I didn't have one.
Oh, okay. Now,
Boy, he needs a guy.
Get out of here.
how old were you when you first realized that you were crazy?
2 days.
2 days? When did you start growing that mustache?
Leave me alone, John.
No?
I don't have a mustache.
They're called a stick.
What's your first memory?
Hey, are you Italian?
I want to tell my first memory.
Going to school.
Did you like your mom or your dad better?
Oh, boy, he really is himself.
I idolized my dad.
Did you like your mom or your dad better?
I don't think I particularly liked
If you had to pick one that you would want to live
I
with,
would say I was closer to my mother.
you were closer to your mother? Which one of your brothers or sisters were you closest to?
Probably brother?
Or sisters?
I don't know.
Pick one. You got to pick one.
I say it was close
Irene.
to
Irene? Which one were you closest to?
Me?
Your brothers or sisters?
I only had sisters. I guess. I wasn't.
Come on, name one. One.
Quit putting the pressure.
Ruth.
Boy, he is
Which
different.
one of Dad's brothers and sisters did you like the best?
Yeah, he is.
In the beginning, Irene.
Irene?
That ain't gonna tape,
That
is it?
changed.
I have not answered anything else.
It's Rita.
Rita? Which one was your least favorite?
Don't answer that. It's on tape.
Nobody will ever see this tape but your
might.
great grandchildren.
I wouldn't answer that.
My least favorite.
Your least
Don't
favorite of his
answer it.
brothers and sisters.
Your mom never.
Pick one.
Jean? Okay, now, out of his mom or dad, which one did you feel closer to?
Why are you asking all this
I
stuff?
loved his dad.
'Cause this
I
is important
respected
stuff.
His mother.
Which one did you feel closer to?
I don't know. I wasn't close to either one.
Which one of mom's parents were you
I
closer
wasn't close
to?
to either one of them.
Either one?
Either one.
Which one of her brothers or sisters did you like the best?
I wasn't close to any of them either.
Just name one that you
Right
like
now,
the
I would
best.
say Mary Jo.
And we all know the one you like the least.
I don't know that. I didn't say that.
I
You
don't
said.
know that.
Would it be Aunt Ruth?
I wouldn't know.
Okay. Where's Kevin? What's your first memory? Your first memory.
Both of them.
My first memory, building a ladder.
I remember that ladder.
Building a ladder.
She's 10 years
Yeah.
Didn't the Louts try to claim it?
Yeah. Tried to steal it. I got a good memory of going over into the side yard with Duke sleeping and trying to go get the wiffle ball. And just as I
Having him
was picking
claw
it
your
up,
back.
Hombriago!
Andale!
My brother John yelled on the way and got me chewed up.
Okay. Let's see. Who's the one person you hate more in life than anyone else?
John McDonough.
Nobody comes to mind right now. Give me that camera. It's your turn. Sit down there. That's all right.
These questions are
think of that.
important. 60 years from now,
The
somebody
things up
will
top,
know nothing
Allison,
about any of us.
The things up
And
top
they'll
will
be-
move the lens in and out. Right
Who
here.
do you hate the most?
That'll move it one way,
That's a hard
and this,
question.
see, you
Yeah.
stick,
I don't
and this
I
finger
don't
there will
hate
move it the
anybody.
other, so you
You
can
don't
move it that
hate
way.
anybody.
I hate.
You don't hate
Is he in
anybody.
focus?
You
Oh, that's
hate
pretty good looking, aren't they?
things about
I
people.
hate his sister Johanna. And
You have to look.
You didn't hate her. You just
You would
liked
focus on the
her
TV?
Quite,
personality.
that's focused.
yeah, John. Look.
What's your
Kevin there.
earliest memory?
My earliest memory is running downstairs in the morning when Dad came home from work and being thrown up by the ceiling light with him yelling, "Sonny Johnny."
Is that true?
Yes,
Okay. What's your happiest memory?
the same.
What about your...
And Knothole.
And Knothole? What was so
Knothole
great
were
about
good.
Knothole?
I love Saturday morning.
Yeah? Why did you go out with a woman named Pokey?
Because she had large breasts.
Oh, John!
Who is your favorite honey bear?
How come you didn't ask which did you like better?
Which did you like better?
I like
Yeah.
I meant of the large, whatchamajig.
I like your left breast better.
Oh,
because
for
it had a longer
God's
nipple.
sakes.
It's so gross and so
Come on, ask me some real questions.
Help me
I'll
think,
answer 'em.
help me
I will
think.
dodge 'em.
What's your best memory with your honey bear?
Boy, she's getting in on the act here.
I go, yeah, I got this on tape. I may need this
My
in 10
best
years.
memory with
Your
my
favorite.
honeymoon?
Your favorite.
My first Christmas.
What was so great about it?
Didn't answer.
Oh, John, stop it.
Is that the Christmas you went on vacation?
No.
Yeah, we went to New York.
No, we didn't. You went to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah?
With your old boyfriend. Yes. She did.
She did.
And he was a jerk.
Was he Italian too?
Keep asking questions.
No, he wasn't
What was
Italian.
he?
French.
French.
Yeah.
And I want to do this while I'm on camera because some future generation of mine is going to say, I don't remember Grandpa John Smoot.
Watch him, yes.
That's because I quit soon after the tape was recorded. Like,
Oh, you're missing it, Allison. You gotta
Come on,
keep
ask
listening.
questions. You're getting boring, Allison.
What would you like to say to your father more than anything in the world?
He was my pal and I love him.
Don't help me think of questions.
How about his mother?
Oh, what would you like to say to your mother more
Be
than
careful,
anything in the
he's
world?
my pal and I love her too, but she had ass and elbow.
She had asked.
What?
I inherited ass and elbow from my mother.
What are you talking about?
Look at that. You get
Keep
blood
asking
too?
questions.
What's the thing you look most forward to in the future?
The thing I look most forward to in the future,
Uh-huh.
becoming a success and raising
The
a
doctor
family.
had to come in and do it. They couldn't get
What
it
about your
out.
wife?
They had a hard time
I want her to stay at home
It was
barefoot.
cold.
No way. No way.
That makes your veins constrict
I
down.
want my wife to be a success so that she can raise my income level.
How'd I turn this
My
off?
income level. You're a bad
You can
interviewer.
fade.
You don't have the 60-minute type
I'm sorry.
killer instinct like
I don't want any more interviews.
like this.
What lump were you talking about?
How many times did you steal from your employer?
Never.
You're getting blood drawn today.
What
Never.
about those pens you brought home?
What's
And
Put it
I
back
got
on
a
him.
new pen.
Put it back on him.
Wait a minute. What's the most you ever stole dollar-wise? It didn't have to be dollars, but it could have been merchandise at one time. What's the most you ever stole?
About $20 to $25 worth of silver quarters and dimes from my dad.
Hey, and I knew it too.
He caught me.
Mom,
That was one of the worst experiences of my life.
what was the most money you ever stole at one time? And how old were you? Yes, stole.
She's the
You
best
have to keep that
expression.
I don't
silver.
think I stole anything.
You've never stole anything in your life.
I don't think so.
And when was the last time you lied?
Just a minute
The
ago.
one-
Yeah, okay. Next. What was the most you ever stole at one time in your life?
I don't remember either stealing anything.
No?
Something from the hospital, or maybe I stole something from
You
the
stole my brother's heart. Err.
I got an $85 stethoscope I never put back that they sent me by mistake.
Ah.
$85 worth stethoscope, the best they make.
Where was it from now, Nan?
I still got it. It's back in the drawer back there.
From a hospital?
No.
Was there any time
I ordered one and they sent me
when you
two
were in the
by
service
mistake.
where you thought to yourself, God damn it, I bought the farm?
What the farm? What does that mean?
Was there any time when you were in the service where you were ever convinced that you had a good chance of death?
No.
Never?
Going over there the first time
Never?
in an airplane.
Ever?
Never did think I was going to be killed. Because the war was almost over when I got there.
Well, don't you think that that was one of the reasons it was almost over?
The man up the street told me that when you get over there, they'll quit. Flew the last mission of the war, and they quit.
Did you ever drop bombs in any of the planes you flew
I was
in?
on the plane, yes.
I got a question for
And they were dropping bombs?
Dropping bombs on Osaka.
Now, in a very serious vein, did you ever have guilt feelings after
Never.
the war about your
Never.
role? Never?
Why
Never
should
had a guilt.
he have?
I'm not asking why should he, Ed. I'm just
No,
asking.
I never have had a guilt feeling.
Never?
Ask him what his favorite memory of Pat is. What's your favorite?
Twins
I
on the
don't have
street
any
behind
favorite
him went
memories.
down at Pearl Harbor.
Think.
No,
They're
I
still
don't have
buried
any.
in that
I couldn't pick
bottom
one
of
out.
that ship.
Pick one that kind of comes to mind.
I
When you
can't
first met,
pick one out.
what did you think when you first met him?